With this brief introduction, now I'm glad to introduce you about our speakers this evening. Our first speaker of this meeting is Honorable Dr. Simon Busuttil, the member of the European Parliament. Dr. Busuttil has been a member of the European Parliament from Malta since 2004. A lawyer by profession, he specialized in European affairs and followed EU affairs since 1994. As an MEP, he leads the European People's Party in the Civil Liberties, Justice and Home Affairs Committee and covers issues that include the common European immigration and asylum policy. He has been and is working on many committees at the European Parliament. May I have the honor to invite him for the speech.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Hauser. Thank you, dear President of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat in Malta, Mr. Atif. I wish to start by dedicating my speech to President Emeritus Censu Tabone, whom we sadly lost this week, and also to Professor Reverend Father Peter Serracino Inglot, to whom we have sadly lost today. And I wish to invite you all to stand up for a moment of silence in their respect. Thank you. Mr. President, dear friends, it's a great pleasure for me to be here this evening with you. It's the first time that I am in this kind of symposium, and I'm very happy to be with you. Religion and politics tend to cause a few sparks when they come into contact with each other. I have been asked to address the question this evening of, is there any place for religion in politics and modern society? Well, in the European Parliament, we know that there is this issue of religion and politics rather well. And as a member of the European Parliament, I have to deal with these two strong forces countering each other almost on a daily basis, both on a local level as well as on a European level. Allow me to give you a few examples of the issues that I deal with. On a European level, I deal with issues such as the compatibility of burqas and headscarves with the European way of life, with issues such as forced marriages in Europe, with Islam and radicalization in the context of terrorism, with the rights of Christians in North Africa and the Middle East, with Muslim political parties in Arab countries after the Arab Spring, and even with women and minority rights in the Arab world, and even in countries such as Turkey that are currently in the process of negotiating EU accession with the European Union. But just in case you think that discussing religion in Europe is something of a witch hunt against Islam, I ask you to think again. I also have to deal with issues such as the conflict between the Catholic Church teaching and ethical issues, and specifically with issues such as gay rights, gay marriages, abortion, and even whether the crucifix and religious symbols may be used in classrooms and in public buildings. Once I even had to deal with the condemnation of the Pope in a European Parliament resolution. Now, on a local level, I regularly get involved in debates such as those concerning the rights of gay people, abortion, divorce, and similar issues. Or else the mention of religion in our Constitution. For those of you who obviously live in Malta, you know very well what I am talking about. Now, all this brings us to the question which I have been asked to address. Is there any place for religion in politics and modern society? Or should religion